Fair to call this a shocker?
It is a shocker for sure. If you just take a look at it, as you said, on the top line itself, there was a small miss of around 300 crores. On the margin front as well, the consolidated margins came in only at around 2.8%. We were working with a number of around 5 to around 5.5%. So that as well was fairly disappointing. Operating profit as well, missed street estimates. And as you said, the net loss far higher than what the street was working with. It was working with an estimate of around 400 crores all the way to around 1,500 crores. It came in at around 2,000 crores. That's partly because there was some restructuring expenditure amounting to around 615 crores. But let's run you through the geographical breakup then. Europe, really, that was a howler that came in from there. We saw the deliveries come in higher by close to around 1% approximately. But take a look at the turnover. That was down by close to around 15%, telling you that realizations had fallen by a good 14%. It delivered an EBITDA loss for the second quarter running. Now we are seeing an EBITDA loss, and the EBITDA loss came in at around 675 crores. So that as well was fairly disappointing. That compares with an EBITDA profit, remember. And if you just convert it, the EBITDA per ton loss amounts to nearly around $30 per ton. Street is not going to take that kindly at all. Remember, the spreads haven't been working in their favor. That's why, in fact, it came in with an EBITDA loss. Moving to the India business, then no green shoots are there as well. The top line declined by close to around 8%. Remember, we knew that, in fact, the volumes, sales volumes were at around 2.5 million tons. So that was higher by 10%, telling you there was severe deterioration in terms of the realizations. And even on an EBITDA basis, that came in lower by 23%. The derived EBITDA per ton will be nearly around 6,500 rupees per ton. That as well will be very, very disappointing, though the street was working with a number of around 7,000 to around 7,500 rupees per ton. Southeast Asia, though we saw a big knock on the top line itself, the EBITDA at least came in a positive number in comparison to a negative EBITDA number. But to sum things up, these numbers definitely disappointing. The stock should open up lower tomorrow.